At Next Tech Company, a design team was given a new assignment: build a mobile app for a food delivery service. The client wanted two things above all else. The app had to be easy to use, and it had to be fast. On paper, the request looked simple. In the room, it quickly became clear that simple words could hide very different expectations. Kevin, the UI designer, was the first to speak. He liked clean layouts, sharp spacing, and interfaces that felt light at a glance. In his view, fewer buttons would help users move faster, because nothing would distract them. He believed that visual clarity was the same as simplicity, and simplicity was the road to speed. Lisa, the UX designer, studied his sketches with a calm but doubtful expression. She did not reject the idea outright, but she saw a problem. To her, an interface with too few controls might confuse first-time users. If people could not find the right actions quickly, the app would feel slow even if it looked neat. She cared less about how the screen appeared and more about how people would understand it. The meeting grew tense, not because anyone was careless, but because everyone was using the same words in different ways. Kevin said easy and meant visually clear. Lisa heard easy and thought of guidance, accessibility, and confidence. Kevin said fast and imagined fewer steps. Lisa heard fast and imagined fewer mistakes. Then Kevin changed his approach. Instead of defending the sketch in general terms, he gave a concrete example. He described a one-click reorder feature for returning customers. A user who had already chosen a favorite meal could place the same order again without moving through multiple screens. The idea was not just minimal for the sake of style, it solved a real task in the shortest possible path. Lisa nodded, but she was not finished. She agreed that the one-click flow would be excellent for repeat users. At the same time, she pointed out that new users would need more support. A completely stripped-down screen might leave them unsure about where to begin. She suggested a limited set of labels, gentle visual cues, and a clear entry point for first-time orders. Kevin considered this carefully. He did not want the design to become crowded, but he could see the risk of leaving users alone inside an elegant shell. Rather than treating Lisa's concern as a challenge, he treated it as a constraint worth solving. Together they explored a compromise. Returning users could move through a fast reorder path, while new users could follow a guided flow that stayed simple without becoming empty. As they refined the concept, their conversation became more precise. They replaced abstract opinions with shared goals. They asked which action mattered most on each screen, which details could be hidden until needed, and which signals would help users feel oriented without slowing them down. The disagreement had not vanished, but it had become useful. By the end of the meeting, the team had more than a draft for a food delivery app. Kevin had learned that simplicity without direction can create confusion. Lisa had seen that guidance does not have to destroy speed. Their dialogue turned a vague request into a design strategy. The next day, the client reviewed the new proposal and approved it. The team had not only improved the app, they had also proved a larger lesson. Communication is not just about exchanging ideas. It is how a team tests those ideas, corrects them, and shapes them into something that works.